What's up, guys? Right now, I'm helping 3 strangers get to 10,000 a month with remote sales, and we'll start off by introducing these nice young gentlemen. Starting off with Mr. Tut.
What's up, guys? My name's Tut. I'm 25 from Los Angeles, California, and just trying it out in Bangkok. Saw Ryan's program. About to start some outreach. Pretty excited.
How old are you?
25.
25.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? You've seen me before. My name's Alex. I was at the Mastermind. Been here about 2 weeks. I'm 21 years old from Florida. I saw the opportunity to work with a master, and I kind of jumped on that opportunity to elevate my lifestyle to where I want it to be.
Hey guys, my name is Ram. Of course, just like Alex, you guys saw me at the Mastermind with Ryan and everybody else. It was certainly a pleasure. Got into remote sales through Ryan, saw it was a great opportunity to fly out here and actually make something happen. Essentially fast track my results and my dreams to travel abroad. But yeah, thanks to Ryan, I'm already in talks with a Goldmine offer. Applied as an appointment setter, but it seems like they want me closing. The universe wants me closing.
Yeah, bro, you just skipped the tutorial from setting and went straight to closing. But in terms of like the A to Z process you guys are going through right now, who would like to explain that to them who maybe has no idea how to start with remote sales?
Yeah, guys, so it's actually pretty easy. Kind of what Ram and I did. We are two buddies from Florida. We kind of fast-tracked the process to our success, you could say. We pretty much just started a Google Sheet where we got the name of an offer, their YouTube, the website of their offer, along with their email. We got here, we went to the Mastermind, and then we locked in on our outreaching, which kind of like what we're doing here. We just sat down and recorded a semi-personalized outreach rather than just a generalized. So that way it was a little bit more of, hey, I know you. But other than that, start with the outreach, get in talks with somebody, and then you'll get set up with an interview. I've had 2 interviews, and I'm currently in the talks with a Goldmine offer, B2B, which you could run into if that is something that you're looking for. It is very common if you're doing like a YouTube outreach. But other than that, it's pretty much just been a cakewalk. I definitely overcomplicated it in my head, and I thought that it was going to be a lot harder than it is, but it's not. The biggest struggle that I faced so far was my mentality. And overall, in general in life, that'll be your biggest obstacle, is yourself. So if you're able to overcome that, then you're going to be able to overcome anything, which is something that I've realized here.
Fair enough, cap and cap. And yeah, who would like to explain like maybe what you expected before like diving into remote sales and like what the reality is after?
So yeah, just like what Ryan said, you see a lot of guys kind of glorifying remote sales in the industry as a whole. You're sitting on the beach just taking a few calls a day, but the reality is you're convincing a stranger online to hand you over money, and that takes skill, it takes persuasion, and a whole basket of skills, and essentially you as a person, it really does depend the fate of your success in the space. But yeah, I got into appointment setting last year, and I had a pretty poor experience. It kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. But I'd say, once I came across Ryan and I saw what he was doing, it kind of sparked a little bit more hope for me in the space. And I'm definitely glad I got back in. I flew out here and took the risk.
Yeah, fair enough. And where are you guys at now? Because this is going to be like more of like a series of like before and after. Like right now, they haven't hit 10K a month quite yet, but they're on track to get there. So where would you say you're on now in terms of like maybe 0 to 10 in terms of like the progress to that point?
I would say in terms of like where I'm at now in the progress towards 10K, I'd say like probably already at like a 6 or 7. Lucky for me, I was able to get in talks with someone who saw my potential, sent them some appointment setting of myself. They were very impressed. And of course, that knowledge was gained through Mr. Ryan. But yeah, everything's going good so far. The OT is good, the niche is great. So I'd say I'm definitely already have my foot in the door as far as my progress?
They about the same, maybe a 5 or a 6. Yeah, I mean, already in talks with a B2B offer to help build somebody's social media brand or just their personal brand in general. They are very high OTE. Yeah.
I'd say I'm at a 1 right now, just starting kind of getting my leads together, getting 10 a day, about to start the Loom. So, well, I've been on offers in the past for DM setting. So I have an idea of what that looks like in terms of like the marketing they're running to identify if it's even a good offer. But I'd say I'm at a 1 in terms of progress, but it's gonna get better soon though.
Cool. And what would you guys say the number one key thing I helped you guys with? Like, what would you say that would be? Like the outreach, the role plays, or like what would you say the most important thing for you guys is personally?
So I've attended 1 role play so far, and it was pretty eye-opening, giving me a feel of what to expect for future positions. So yeah, very new for me.
I would say the role play aspect of everything, as well as just the basic fundamentals of what to expect when appointment setting and or closing. Yeah, I mean, I've attended maybe 6 or 7 appointment setting calls. Yeah, I mean, it's just been super easy to work with you just because you're so open and you're able to answer just about every question that we have.
I'd say 2 things mostly Ryan has helped fast track my success with. Number 1 being outreach. When it comes to the information you see online, a lot of it's like kind of outdated, just sending a few messages to some guys online. But the reality of that, it's not really quite that effective. Especially with me, like I don't really have like a huge social media presence. So I definitely felt like with Ryan's method and personalizing the outreach and finding ways to actually reach the person without having to DM their inbox that's already full of messages in the first place definitely helped fast track my success. Number 2 also being the weekly group calls, which Alex and I have attended every one since we have enrolled. And if you already are in Living Unchained, I absolutely recommend you attend these live calls. It will fast track your success and it will surround you with the right individuals to get you where you need to be. We really nailed down the role plays, which is a huge factor in our confidence in actually landing that first offer. I mean, even if you haven't landed an offer, like attending these sessions and role playing, it's going to give you that confidence, and you're really going to mean what you say when you start outreaching to people.
Cool. And I know you guys have been in Thailand almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Okay. And what even made you guys come out to Thailand? Was it just like the YouTube videos, or like what separated Thailand from like Dubai, Miami? Well, I know you guys are already like pretty close to Miami, but like why Thailand?
So Thailand was definitely on my radar for a minute now, or just Southeast Asia in general. I would have never expected to came to Bangkok, but now that I'm here, I see why it is like a hot spot for, remote work as a whole. It's a very go-getter culture here. It's almost like the New York of Asia, essentially. It's like the best way I can describe it. But yeah, definitely a crazy experience. I do look forward to traveling throughout the rest of Southeast Asia and the world. I would say Thailand for the most part because of its affordability. Life setup is super easy over here. Literally got set up within a few days. And we're even able to land at least within like 1 day. It's insane how easy it is over here and affordable. So yeah, definitely props to Thailand for that one.
Yeah, kind of to play on what Ram said, it is very affordable to live here. We did land that lease in, I think it was like 18 hours exactly, from whenever we met the realtor to whenever we closed on the apartment. Yeah, it's very affordable. Everything is a lot cheaper than the States. So like compared to Miami, getting an apartment there, it's like $3,000 for a 1-bedroom. And here it's $400 for a 1-bedroom. So in comparison, it is a lot more affordable. There's a lot of great connections out here. That is another reason. There's a lot of digital nomads with their own specific niche. Like at the mastermind we had, what is it, I know Jan does sales, but Marcus was, Google Ads, and then Alex was personal branding, and then we had Tut, the nightclub owner. Tono. This is Tut. Tono was the nightclub owner, and then who was Jan's friend? Max, yeah. Yeah. Max was the Airbnb arbitrage. And then the first day that we met you, we met somebody who's staying in the same complex who does TikTok automation. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of day traders as well, which is, I mean, so there's a bunch of different niches. So if you really want to connect with somebody that's in their own specific niche, like I said, there's a lot of people to connect with. But I mean, other than that, it's just the best place possible to really put your head down and just lock in. I mean, that's what I've come to realize.
Say like Bangkok, you know, since it's so cheap, there's like a lot of room to make mistakes. It's so affordable. So yeah, there's a large safety net here if you're a young man trying to get your stride in life. It's a place to be, I think.
And what would you guys say to someone who's maybe on the edge of like either getting into remote sales, joining Living Unchained, or just starting to travel the world? Like, what would be one piece of advice you would give to them to like take that leap to go after what they truly want in life, and not to wait anymore and just let life pass them by?
I would say burn the boats, live fast. Just if you want to make it in remote sales and your goal is to really come out here and, you know, experience life, then just do it now. If you have a savings, 5 to 10K, I mean, that's all you need out here in Bangkok. And if you truly believe in yourself and your abilities, then I don't see why not.
You already have the skills necessary. Whether you realize it or not, you use sales every day. So if it is something that you want to pursue and you're just kind of on the edge, just go for it. Like I said earlier, the biggest roadblock that you're going to come across is just your mindset. So you really have to take that initiative. You're either going to have the pain of that first fail and the fails along the way, or you're going to have the pain later on in life where you've just been comfortable your whole life and you haven't really made anything of it. You've had a mediocre 9 to 5 every single day, and you're going to come to realize once you're 80, 90 years old, God forbid you die sooner, that you really could have done something with your life and you really just wasted it and made somebody else rich when you could have put in the same effort, maybe a little more, and made yourself like just this complete opposite version of yourself that you could have never even imagined. I saw a quote that said, if you knew that you were 30 fails away from success, how quick would you be and how happy would you be to fail until you got to that success? Take that how you will.
Yeah, I'd say, you know, take that leap, like risk to reward ratio. Like the quicker you do it, you know, the quicker you burn your boats, like the higher your probability of winning is out here.
Yeah, I mean, just 2 weeks ago, you guys already been to like the best villa in Koh Samui. You guys have already like close to landing your first offer, and that is coming from like taking that risk and actually coming out here. So very big props to you guys. And I mean, it's only a matter of time for you. I know you just started today battling this matrix attack in Thailand, but I mean, after that, then it'll be just a smooth sailing from there. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, very good to hear, guys. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. So you guys want to say anything else you guys want to add, or are you guys pretty much good? Good? Beautiful. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.